The
Alright.
Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Baldur. Horsecack.
Stand on your liver!
It is stand and deliver, little fig. Though I think I like yours better. You bellow like a true berserker.
The commander said I only had to keep out bad ones. So you can pass.
Wait, little girl, how do you know Minsk?
I'm not a little girl. I'm a warrior.
Even I could have told you. This was a silly thing to say.
Now pass.
Huh.
Oi! Stop a moment. Commander, you're in trouble!
Alright, that was weird.
Elerrathin residence.
Elerrathin?
What is it, cub?
Do you feel it, Boo? The path of virtue beneath my boots once more. Boo and I, we are in your debt, my friend.
Guess they aren't gonna explain who the kid is. Elerrathin's house home.
Oh, Maller's mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
Ah, so he cast a glance at Minsk. Or actually, wait.
Some battles, even Boo is not brave enough to fight.
Ryan.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheria's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
What did she say?
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult. Which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed?
The cult is powerful. It's not going to be an easy fight.
So fight. That's what all you heroes and harpers are for, isn't it?
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old after all.
So old.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Okay, that was not what I was expecting. No, Jaheria had kids. Maybe they're adopted. That guy looks like a half-orc.
What is it, cub?
Why didn't you tell me about your family?
I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, This was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, they had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice?
I understand. I think I would have done the same.
Well, if fool I be, then at least I'm in good company. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Ryan turn her ire on us both.
Not a very good code.
To conceal a family is no mean feat. Perhaps her skills lean more towards the Dark Lady than she realizes.
She didn't say that whole voice line. That Jaheira's adept at keeping secrets. Interesting. Alright. Yes, no, said Shadowheart's been like, Shadowheart and Jaheira get on long, way good. Like I said, Shadowheart has a lot of respect for Jaheira. It's interesting. It's kind of like that. Minsk, I don't think, likes Shadowheart nearly as much. Alright.
Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I just trimmed you. I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
Wards, family, lifelong irritants. Use whichever term you wish.
We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
So sounds like Jaheira got so mad at him, he got figuratively castrated. Okay, what did we just... Okay, I hate when we get the freaking perception roll and I can't figure out where it was. A meandering letter from a traveler to her family back home. The main text is marred with scratches and corrections. The code translated in firm hand below. Hi, Harper. Movement in the Shadowlands confirmed. Absolute cultist pass where the shadows are deepest. No clue as to how and no means of follow. Light spied in Moonrise Towers from afar and great moves forces to the dark. They are gathering an army. Bring more Harpers. Bring means of making light quickly. Alright. A missive printed beneath the burning emblem of the Flaming Fist. Deep quill slashes indicate a certain level of irritation on the part of the writer. Residents of Elerrathin House. I will remind you once again that the guardianship of Lower City falls exclusively to the Flaming Fist. With additional support from the New Steel Watch, we do not require the assistance of any private citizen in the settling of street disputes, no matter how extremely those citizens deem the Watch's response being endured. We've been happy to overlook your mother associates with certainly a legal organization due to your family serves the city. Do not make us regret it. Ryan, if you're so keen to bust a few skulls, then you are welcome to re-enlist. Signed, Manip Regis, Bloom Ridge Garrison. So Ryan apparently used to be part of the Flaming Fist. Manip, I think she's died. Wasn't she the Flaming Fist who died when we got ambushed by those ball cultists? Faded cutting from the city circular Baldur's Mouth. Beloved Ranger, we've read this one. I said, no, wait. Oh no, this is slightly different. Beloved Ranger Bewitched, citizens of the city were stunned to find a local landmark absence when the sun rose over its wide this morning. The beloved Ranger statue dedicated to heroes of the city was removed from its perch overnight, with reports of struggle and sounds of battle during the dark hours. The city watch had no comment to add, but the market square told the tale of smashed cobblestones, scorched tilting, and blood-speckled stalls. Wherever Forrest wrestled the Ranger from his perch, he did not go quietly. Oh, a pin slot. Huh. Hi, Harper. It seems our last reports were over hasty. Our investigations of the recent spate of disappearances across the city have led to the re-emergence of subjects in almost every case. We're chasing down those last few and following up the rumors of strange shadows in the sky at night. Perhaps we can hope it's just a case of some overactive imagination. Beneath the report, notes another hand takeover. No coincidence, absence connected, and why return now? Jaheria, I will of course be happy to look in the children in your absence, though I'd remind you that Ryan and Jordan are now twice my height and all too happy to remind me of it. Whatever business you're off to, take care. If the children take it into their heads to go off to help, I won't be able to stop them, nor will I try to. Theodore. Interesting. So this is her house. So we can actually pick up all the stuff here. We're not going to get punished for stealing. Because this is her house, apparently. Cabinet. Demovoy invocation. Flat piece of parchment bearing the name, day, blessing. It appears to make an offering to Demovoy, some manner of Rashomon household spirit thought to shower the lucky celebrant a gift. It is signed only M, along with a small drawing of a rodent lined with what appears to be actual fur, so it must be a letter from Minsk.
You three have
Dwarven taxonomy. This species taxonomy by Reginald, cultural eavesdropper, Wiley gives a full and complete categorization of dwarves, from the gust-wrinkled, pale Arctic dwarves to the tanned, great rift and gold dwarves to the once enslaved Woigar, to the tall and gregarious shield dwarves, to the underdark-dwelling Urdunar, to the brilliant, adaptive, and cultural rich wild dwarves living in the jungles of Cholts. Flow of the Queens are? We've read that one. I'm sorry, you know what to do so. That's the sending. She did the transcribe sending. Oh, not trying to sit in the chair. Let's see.
Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like, Felices. Bad soil?
Something over
Don't
there.
tell Mother.
That reminds me, I'm working on our family tree. I've already placed Ryan. You're next.
Well, I'm afraid you won't find us dangling from any of the same branches, Sprouting.
So we'll graft on another. A druid should know how to do that, shouldn't he?
I always hate it when they get perception rolls and I can't see where they did it.
Suppose he should, at that.
Alright.
Whatever it takes. A lock. How tempting.
Good, strong roots.
Letter to Ryan. A letter stamped with the Harper seal. Ryan, we also have no further word from the High Harper since she gathered 4 struck outies. While her sending to you is certainly concerning, she made no such contact with us, and I cannot believe the Jaheria we know would fail to pass on all she knew if she truly believed the end was at hand. Your mother will be fine. She always is. Pagus Ree, High Harper of Cloakwood Chapter.
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
Boo is also very well. And happy to see you, Ryan.
And I him. Enough that I'll let him keep his lumbering, sweaty steed inside. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
There are refugees outside the walls. They'll need protection.
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother. Go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
Thank you for looking out for her. Now bring her back alive. She's too old for any heroic death nonsense.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
What is it, Cub?
Tell me, now that you have met Jahira's children, it is not unpleasant to see her on the rough side of someone's tongue, hmm? No, Boo, you will not tell her. Minsk said nothing. We will not speak of this again.
I just hit leave. Alright, that was a bit buggy.
A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court?
What? Courts? Like a court of law?
Ugh! A ruffian has breached the manor. I shall have the girl at the door beaten, her hair pulled.
Jessamine discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheria. You don't want to be queen, of course, and Ryon curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
Sounds like a tyrant to me. A yellowed manual outlining stuffy combat forms, Fig has added her own embellishments and looping. Colorful drawings of her family members. One last entry stands out. An angry face, a perfect circle shouting, "Go for the eyes!"
Bad soil?
That's a reference to Boo.
Don't tell Mother.
Forgotten Forest.
What are you reading now?
What?
More Londo?
No, I'm looking for any histories about this absolute...
Mysterious Moonshay.
I wouldn't bother.
This book gives pompous but informative insight into Moonshay Isles, an archipelago located west of the Sword Coast. One expert reads, Konome, a queen of swollen muscled giants called Formoians, found her way into the Moonshay island of Oman. Along with her loyal kin, she proceeded to conquer Oman. In this author's humble opinion, she continued transgressions of Feywild, such as Komoe's incursion into our realm, is a slight upon the rational thinker's pride. The duty should fall to capable individuals to Baldur fly swim long as they move to Oman on any such fey infested place and rebuke the impendings with great verve and vigor. Don't swallow a specimen. In his third work, Don't Swallow a Specimen, even if you just had an overspiced curry and looks like it might help, Professor O'Michael Shrewsbury lays out in languid detail his experience cataloging the many plants and mushrooms he encountered across the mischievous twilight forests of the Feywild. He reports the fact that weave moss, common to the Sword Coast, has origins of the Feywild, which explains its tendency to germinate near sources of magic untold. The properties of the acorn truffle, when carefully collated into the alchemy process, i.e., it can be used for a potion that allows the drinkers to speak to animals and many more themes besides. Over the stretch of now, that's simply ridiculous. 6,000 pages? That must be a fat book. The landed families of Tether. A ledger detailing the lineage of noble families of Tether, abruptly cutting off at a date marked the 10 Black Days of Valiant, looping hand-drawn diagrams picked up below, tracing tenuous connections between names, cramped together alongside a note in the same hand. If Jaheria won't trace roots, then I will. I see it must have been Jessamine. She wants to know.
Don't tell Mother.
Don't tell Mother, but I'm right here. Jaheria's right here, guys.
Try that handbill on fungal poultices. We might be tending the injured here.
Perhaps you should brush up on the herb lore yourself, George. Mother's vines are looking a little weedy.
Why are the quiet ones always the cruelest? Oh, come on, Ferdinand.
Oh, there's an upstairs. I'm like, there has to be more to this place. Forgotten Forest. A dark children's picture book featuring a host of animal friends helping one another survive the Forbidden Forest. At just the moments where it seems the villains have the advantage, a childish hand has drawn a cranky old elven woman beating them about the head with a stick. That's funny. Okay, so this must be the bathroom, because there's a bath there. Hey, there's another kid.
I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jaheria! I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just... had a few adventures. Like,
We broke the curse that had gripped Moonrise Towers for a century.
Moonrise? Like the place from your stories, Jaheria?
the very same. We can give that one a happy ending after all. Now, cub, solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait, here. I was keeping this safe.
My Harper pin. Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
Opens more doors than most.
Said so, yeah, so like Jaheria was involved in the war over Moonrise, like said over the like what became Shadow Curse lands. Like she was involved in that fight, and like said, she says I guess that story has a happy ending after all. Like said, she probably was one of her failures and how it ended up, but then she's like I guess that has a happy ending after all since we lifted the curse.
Jaheria's back. Now Jess can't boss me around anymore.
Oh, hey. A stunningly rendered doodle of a young elven girl sitting on a throne. Faint eraser marks indicate that her crown got more jeweled and live with every iteration. Queen Jessamine first of Tether, ruling over the lands of... Look up Tether. Oh, Jessamine's funny. She's a little girl who wants to be a queen. That's okay. It's okay for kids to have little fantasies like that. Wants to grow up to be like a princess or a king or whatever. That's normal for kids to have fantasies. Wonder if the Harper pin is for the thing here.
What is it, Cub?
She said something about a study. Yeah. Small but detailed. I don't know. Because this has stuff, because we checked this earlier, it said something about a pin slot, right? So let's try this.
Coming along nicely there.
Another step forward.
Alright. Oh, insert items. I could see it now.
You three have been just guzzling the water recently. Save some for the others, all right?
Aha! I wondered if it would take you long to spot.
There you go.
What is it, Cub?
Kind of a narrow passageway down there. I'm like, can you even fit down here? Whoa, this
Pay
is...
no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
This place is a lot more involved than I would think. Okay, wait.
But, better to stick close, eh?
Shoot. Stick close. So should she be leading?
How high?
A glowing orb, but its purpose is unclear.
Okay, wait. Alrighty, what did she mean? Pressure plate. How do we disarm the traps? Granite rock. Oh. All right. Pressure plate. All right. Just triggering him, I guess.
The only batch of weapons this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
You know this place, Boo. Minsk has never been invited.
Alright.
Still breathing, despite everything.
210 experience points, huh?
Evil hides, and Boo seeks.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
Alright.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But Boss doesn't care about that.
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I'm training new ones.
Huh.
No one stopped me yet.
All right.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Let's pop you open, shall we?
Oh, nice. Ballspawn Saga Part 2. Popular novel, thin and cheaply made, dramatizing the adventures of Ballspawn and Nathkatla after the defeat of Sarvog and Chev. Early chapters been defaced, and some even torn out. Ha ha! She is like, nope, this book. Can't have it. My dearest wife, since you've forbidden the writing of poems, I have tried to get creative this year. I tracked down a retired Cormarian war wizard with a magical method of transferring mental imagery to parchment. The art is imperfect, perhaps better suited to espionage than name-day gifts. With all my love and from a safe distance, Khalid. Below the note, a smiling picture of a smiling couple. Their mouths gape far too widely, their joints twisting ever so slightly, but beneath distorted brows, you can just about make out a much younger Jaheria and a bearded man wearing a harbor pin. Not a good artist is what it's saying, but that's about when they were younger. Like, yeah, Khalid died like 130 years ago. You have rotten food in your basement, Jaheria.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
A Harpers. A Harpers are a secretive organization whose main purpose is the preservation of all things good and right in the world. They outfox evil at every turn with shrewd fighting or cunning political maneuver, and though they are not well organized, how could they be? With many members utterly ignorant of the identity of those they might claim as allies, they are united in purpose and goal. One Harper agent deployed correctly in a conflict often achieves the same result as a loose army. Oh, okay. Belm! Freaking Belm. Belm was like Jahira's sword. Like, if Baldur's Gate 2, there was like... Belm was like the scimitar that gave you one extra attack per round. You'd usually use it in your offhand. Like in most of your like dual wield builds. But because Jahira's kind of like a... essentially the best tank in the game. Like, she was kind of a go-to, like, dual wielder. And you would put Bellum in her offhand and then put like another, like either scimitar or club in her main hand. That was kind of like her weapon. I'm like, it's actually cool to see here. I don't know if it's the same as it was. Perfectly balanced strike. Doesn't say anything about an extra attack per round. We'll have to equip it and see if stuff. Staff of the Ram. That was another weapon for Baldur's Gate 2. Staff of the Ram. Once per turn, a blow. The blow possibly knocks a foe back 2 meters and stuns them. This has no effect on dragons or huge creatures. Staff of the Ram was kind of like the said. It was pretty. This one seems a lot weaker than it was in this, but Baldur's Gate 2 though, like certain like thief kits, like if you did like a cleric thief or something, this would be like your best backstabbing weapon. Staff of the Ram, but we should grab that one too. Once per turn. It's actually a pretty good ability though. That might actually be worth using.
Jaheria's old weapons. They look strong as ever. Minsk should know. They gave him many bruises over the years.
A confused spread of cryptic symbols cobbled together by the same hand seemingly over the years. Need notations impose order on the chaotic sketches describing some manner of druidic ritual. Its purpose unclear and its practice incomplete.
Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jaheria.
Khaled's gift. Oh wow, wisdom +1. That's pretty cool. Odd gift. While wearing Khaled's gift, Jaheria cannot be cursed. Oh, so special for Jaheria. Khaled's gift aid. Alright, so I guess we put that on.
From my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Oh, that's sweet, but that sounds like a necklace that she should definitely equip. Probably equip this on my... Said we'll equip this on her.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Alright, so... Let's see here. Where is that necklace? Right here. Khaled's gift. What is she using now? Oh, that's fine. 18 wisdom, so that gives her one more spell slots, right? That's cool. We get one more spell slot. Oh, these are ones we have always prepared. Tinkle's a spell we should have memmed. I don't know why we don't have it memmed. Because sometimes, like I said, when you're leveling up, it was like doing weird things to our spells. Create or destroy water. Old person's a pretty good spell too. Don't think we need that one on her. We don't use hold person though either, really. It's concentration. Well, maybe there's a reason to use it. Pass without trace. Alright. Yeah, no, haste, misty step, and mirror image are all pretty good spells. Daylight's whatever. I think if we make one more level in fighter, we can get her stuff up. What is this? At her. Should get like she'll get like 2 more things from her battle master, I think. Oh, we should talk to Jared. That's what we need to.
What is it, Cub?
Found a strange scroll in your sanctuary. Something about a timeless body?
The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. It is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up stranger things in all my travels. Trust me.
Haha. Was she trying to not age? I guess that makes sense. Like, she'd be really old. For half-elf, she's about 160 years old. For half-elf, that's, like, really old. Like, half-elves in the Forgotten Realms live between, like, 130 to 180 years. So she, like, I'm like, why is she able to be, like, that? So maybe she's been trying to extend her life. Care to express that scroll of yours?
If you wish. It's, possible I was a little too quick to judge. A little too caught up in ceremony. It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. It is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up stranger things in all my travels. Trust me.
Weird, that's a slightly different variation of the same conversation. Yeah, weird that it repeats. Yeah, there's been a lot of more bugs in the writing in this chapter. Act 3. Like, Act 1 didn't have too many. Like, Act 2 had some. Like, Act 3 had a lot more bugs. Like, this game really feels like it needed, like, another year in development. It's not a bad game by any means. Oh, yeah, you know, we might just want to fast travel. There you go. Alright. Oh, we forgot to equip those swords. Let's see, put them on here since they were hers. So, Belm. 8 to 13. Okay, let's equip this here. Alright, see. Perfectly balanced strike. Short rest. Roll and attack. Strike out at nearby foes, making separate attack rolls against each target. Not quite what Whirlwind Attack did in Throne of Ball, but okay. Khaled's gift aid. Max of 10 points so you can heal yourself by 10 points. It's an action. Perfectly balanced strike. Okay, but where is that one? Wait, bonus action. Belm snaking out with an adder's speed. The very exemplar swiftness embodied in steel. Oh, you can use it as a bonus action? Does that just let you attack with it as a bonus action? You can use it as a bonus action. Okay. That's a pretty good offhand, I think. Staff of the Ram. Main hand only, you could top, we'll see. Looking at the theme, trying to... Alright, so Staff of the Ram. Like, does this app apply even if you use it in your offhand? Oh, we can't dual wield it. You need the pristine. But we can dual wield this one because I think this will target as long as it is in a conjure. You also can intend because I think this life stealing thing on a critical hit will apply even if it's an offhand. Like I said, I think that's how it works, but this is an upgrade. And she has a whirlwind attack on a short rest. Any damage? Oh, it's right here. Bonus action, perfectly balanced strike. So it lets you attack. Bonus action, so... Yeah, so she probably wouldn't use her offhand weapon, not much ever, again. So waste, yeah, using, I said, we should have used defense style. I said, I've been really disappointed with the 2-weapon fighting style we took on her. That is a mistake for sure. Alright. Where do we want to go? Feels like there's so much place we still have not investigated here. Could do the Blushing Mermaid.